Okay, moving on, Mike Brenner. The segment that we've been assigned here is discuss the playoffs picture in Major League Baseball, the AL East, AL Central, AL West, NL East, NL Central, NL West. Mike Brenner, what are your first opening general thoughts on the playoff picture in the Major League Baseball right now?
Well, I think there's several divisions where obviously it's more clear than others, and in the NL West and the NL Central and the East, I think those are not decided, but you got the Dodgers and Giants, fighting it out. There's a half game apart in the West. Cubbies, they're 12 and a half up, Pete, and as we're talking, they'll probably go up another game tomorrow. And the Nationals, they're 8.5 over Miami. Now, that's one where I think if Miami locks down with Don Mattingly ball, even though they got injuries, D. Gordon leaving, they can catch the Nats because the Nationals are not playing really good ball right now. But you also got the wild card. You got the Cardinals, and Pittsburgh's still alive there. But the Cubs, I think, is a lock. Other than that, in the NL, I think something could change. How about you on the NL?
I don't really think about these kinds of things too much. I did find some odds to win the respective divisions at Bet365. Weirdly, they didn't have all of them. They just had some of them. In the NL West, the Dodgers are minus 135 to win the NL West, and the Giants are plus 105 to win the NL West. They're a game and a half back right now. Which would you take out of those two, I guess?
I'm going to say this on a lean, Pistol Pete. I like the direction the Dodgers are going more than I like the Giants, so I like the extra 35 cents on that dollar.
You got a game and a half on San Francisco and paying minus 135.
And you got to admit, right now they're playing really good ball, Pistol Pete. They're Chase Utley has found the fountain of youth, and that goes a long way.
And then the AL East is interesting. Three teams that have big lineups, but that we've discussed when some of them are maybe sluggish a little bit. Toronto, Boston, and Baltimore, 2 games separate those 3 teams.
I know
Toronto in first place. There were no odds at Bet365 for the AL East, which is kind of weird. The one division that maybe that's because they're scared of action. What would you take if you had to take one of those teams to come out on top in the AL East?
Yeah, I think for sure the book is scared of that, Pistol Pete. You know what? I think Toronto's going to do what they did last year. I think they're going to out-hit the rest of these teams, and Baltimore and Boston have the capability of going on just absolute batting tears. But I think Toronto's going to be a little more healthier, and I think that they could win that division. It's just my thoughts on that one, buddy.
Okay, sounds good. I might lean towards Boston.
Big Poppy, good story, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Just that lineup.
Pitching,
I feel like when it gets explosive, that lineup is more explosive than either Toronto's or Baltimore's.
Could be right.
We shall see. Is there any closing thoughts you have?
AL West, I like Texas. They got a 6.5 game lead over Seattle, and again, I think this team is really going to keep pouring it on. They made some great acquisitions at trade deadline, Pistol Pete, and I look forward to playoff baseball because I'll tell you right now, I can cash some tickets during the season, during the playoffs.
You can?
Really? You're going to see it.
Okay,
I know you don't play.
I'll see it.
Remember this, though. Super Bowl, NBA.
That's right.
I nailed that. Let's get lucky and nail another one.
Absolutely. Sounds good, Mike Brenner.
Okay, buddy.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SPR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.